I called my wedding off 3 weeks before the wedding. I do not know how I remained so for so long without realizing the kind of man I had been dating for over 3 years. We had been together for 4 days, making final preparations for the wedding. His friend came to the apartment and we were having a conversation about Herbert Wigway's kids, their grandfather, and the cousin who took them to court over their father's property. His friend went on to say, thank God their father willed everything to them before death. Otherwise, the family would have taken everything away from them. And if the wife didn't die with him, they would have accused her of being responsible, made her life miserable. My ex said that the man is fish for bequeathing his property to his children, while he still has his father, brothers, and even other relatives. He added that some men even go so far as writing their wives' names on their properties, and mentioned that his father's brother did same, and that's why his father and the other siblings couldn't get the property away from her and the children. How did I miss this part for over 3 years? What was I discussing with him that I didn't see this part? His friend asked if he was serious, and he said only Mumu men add their wife's name to their property. Then I asked, do you expect your wife to build and support you? He replied that his wife has to build and support him, and that Nigerian women are too greedy. Why will she ask her husband to include her name if she has no motive? How can I be greedy over the property I built with my husband? He went further to say that his brother's wife in the UK pays 50-50 and also cooks and cleans, and that she never allows her husband to enter the kitchen or sweep the house, even though she pays for the rent and food. Then I said, I would rather remain single. I cannot be building with you and end up owning nothing in our name. Then, if anything happens, your family will take everything from our children. He asked if I had any motive of buying and running with his property. It was as if I have been dating a fool. I wasn't even thinking about me, but our kids. If you aren't selfish, how can you ask me to build with you only to go and give your family what we built? He mentioned that he had seen a video of reels of a woman who had been married for 10 years advising women to use their money to support their husband's investment, and added that his mother was giving his father her money while she was a teacher. Then I asked, you think I'll use your parents who couldn't last 20 years in marriage as a role model for my marriage? Your father beat and threw her out, and it was her siblings who helped her relocate to Europe after the divorce, and he stopped her from seeing her children. She cried that she cannot forget what she had endured at your father's hands. Yet, you supported your father because you believe that men are perfect and women complain too much without listening to her pain. He said his father was a traditional husband and that a woman is supposed to respect her husband no matter what. He claimed that a woman is supposed to submit her money to her husband without thinking twice. That what would she do with her money? In my mind, I was like, what? How did I not know this? He further stated that a man can throw a woman out of the home they built together here, but it works the other way in the West. That is why our women want to travel and behave like Western women. His friend asked, you want her to pay bills like Western woman, but not to share property like a Western man? Refused to answer. Then I spoke about a woman's duties, including pregnancy, and he said, what is pregnancy? Is she the first to give birth? He added that some ladies even become lazy during pregnancy and after giving birth, expecting their husbands to cook for them. His friend and I couldn't say anything. I simply told him, guy, you better change your orientation before marriage, or else your wife will suffer. Then he asked, what do you mean by his wife? As if you are not the one. I was down for good. I was busy eating and having sex instead of having serious conversations with him about life. I didn't know he has this mentality because this is the first time I'm spending up to 4 days with him, and it was in a short-let apartment. I am happy that I escaped this. I thank God for my life. My next relationship was different. I made sure I asked the right questions and I cohabited with him for a while. We are looking forward to getting married in December this year, and I'm excited about it. You cannot know everything about a person, but make sure you know their mindset, their perception to life, and their thoughts on situations and how they think. Ask the right questions and know so much about the person you are choosing to spend the rest of your life with. Hey, this man. Anyway, what do you think about this story?